Hello everyone, and thank you for coming to my channel. Today we have an International 4700 dump truck. The customer says that the headlights don't work and the rear lights don't work. I don't usually work on trucks, but I'm just going to help out a friend and get it going. Okay, as you can see, this one doesn't work. That one doesn't work. This one doesn't work. This one does work. This one right here works. This one here does not work. I'm not going to worry too much about the ones on the dump truck itself just yet. Most likely there's going to be a loose wire somewhere, a ground wire. And see, those two came on. You see? I don't know about the parking light should be on, but they're not. That was probably wired wrong. And this one is not working. Okay, just to save a little bit of time, I'm going to show you how to check all the fuses. An easy way, most of them, leaving them in to save a little bit of time. Okay, I have the meter here set on DC volts. You see DC volts right there, and it's reading 0. So you're not going to be able to see it that good, but I'll put it right there. Okay, what we want to do now is put one lead on some ground of the truck. In this case, we can ground it anywhere that has a ground. Like that's painted, so it won't make a good contact. But this is a ground wire right here and the ground screw. So that should do it. Let's test it with the pedal or somewhere. Oh, that's okay. We'll test it with the voltage. We should be able to get 12 volts. Okay, we got 12.3, so it's good. Let's see if we can get a little closer to the thing there. There we go. A little farther up. There we go. A little bit up. There we go. Okay. As you can see, touch to that one. We got 12 volts. So that's a good ground. Now we're going to check each fuse. We're going to take the top of each fuse first. And we should get 12 volts. Like that. And then we check the bottom of the fuse. We should also get the same 12 volts. If we don't get those 12 volts, that means the fuse is blown. This is just a quick way to check them without pulling them out. Okay, so I'll put that in there. And the ground, we'll start from the beginning. Top of the fuse. 11.88, that's close. Bottom one, 11.88, that's good. 11.89. This one, 11.89, that's a good fuse too. 11.89, 11.89. What'll happen is you'll get 0 on one side of it if it's a bad fuse because the voltage can't go through. 11.89. This is a quick way of checking them without taking them out. The key has to be on though, by the way, or the truck. This is, you're checking with the power on to make sure each fuse is energized. You got power, you got 12. Okay, let's check this one out again. Which one is that one? This one? 12. 12. 12. And this one, we only get 12 on top. Okay, there we got it. Back connection. 12 and 12. 12. 12. 12 on top. 12 on bottom. All of them are good so far. 12 volts. 12 volts. 12 volts. 12 volts. Let's finish the circuit breaker. We'll do it last. We'll do it differently. 12, 12. Okay, let's check the top. Okay, there's no volts on this one. Oh, there we go, 12. 12. Sometimes it doesn't fit in there good. 12. 12. 12. 12. Okay, we got 12, 12, got 12, got 12. Make sure that's in there good. 12, 12. 12 volts there, 12 volts on top. 12 volts on top, 12 volts on bottom. 12 volts on bottom, 12 volts on top. 12 volts on top, 12 volts on bottom. 12 volts on top, 12 volts on bottom. Okay, all of those were good. So you know all these fuses are good. These here are spares. They don't actually connect to anything. They're just extras. So if you kick one of these blows, you pull one out and you put it in. Okay, now these are circuit breakers. You have to check these differently. See? These do is they open when it gets too much amps, too hot, and then they close by themselves automatically. Make them. It's like a resettable fuse. It resets by itself. So you put it on continuity right down there, and you test your leads. Hear the beep? So then you just put one on one, one other one. That's a good one because it went straight through continuity. And then there's one more here. And when you have a lot of amps, like on a fan or a blower or compressor like that, it might get too hot, and rather than blow, the contact's open and it shuts off. And then when it cools down, then it goes back in. Oops, wrong spot. It goes here. Okay, so all the fuses are good. The switches are good because some of the lights came on. So most likely there's going to be bad bulbs. So we'll go from there. Okay, I have opened the hood and I checked all this. Look at this. And I found this right here. This is a mess. Let me get a better view. It looks like they're kind of burned together, so it's going to be difficult to figure out which one goes where. But what we'll do is we'll try to get them off one at a time so we can figure out where which one goes. First, let's cut this off here so we can open it up. Okay, so we can kind of keep them where they are. They're trying to figure out where each one goes, because I don't know. Okay. Okay, so I don't know. That's so strange there. It looks like are they all together, or? Yeah, it looks like they might all be together. Yeah, all just for one, probably the grounds. Because there don't appear to be any insulation in between them. So probably it's the grounds all wired in together. This one of them probably goes to one side and one to the other. They're not two different wires. So let's pull this off and see what we can do. Yeah, what a mess. Okay. Yes, looks like this should all be together, so that makes it easier. What else is down there that we should probably take a look at? That one don't look too bad. Let's see, what else? There's one here. I don't know what that is, but we will see what we can do. First, we need to trim them all. Cut them down a little bit. A bit of wire there, so we'll just go ahead and cut the ends off. Let me go find some wire strippers and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I went over to the neighborhood tractor trailer dump truck junkyard where they buy tractor trailers and they buy dump trucks and they sell parts. And I bought this piece here for $20, and I bought this piece here because the truck's in the old. I could not have found this anywhere else except for the junkyard. And I went to Lowe's and I bought this. It has two, but I will only need one. It's fixing the wires, and I paid $10 for the bulb. I could have went to a Writers and got the bulb, but I doesn't feel like it. So right now what we'll do is we'll grab these. I'm gonna go over here and I'll trim those wires there. Let me find the tripod and get it ready. That looks good. Okay, we'll try this 2 ways. Let's trim these wires here. Two more here. Now I have these. This is the package and the number. I bought this at Lowe's for $4. Has 2 in the package, but we will only be using 1. See, it has 2 of them in the package. We'll only use 1 though. Screw it all the way out. Okay, put these 2 in this side, and all of these, we'll put these in first, I guess. A little more difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of these. And 2 of these. This 4 on first. I guess they're in there. See there? All 4 are in there. And these 2, not all, are in there. Make sure they're in there all the way. Okay. I'll tighten it up. Make sure none of them slide out of it. Good. Oh, in there, good. Okay. This one doesn't want to go in there, good. They may pull on them, make sure they're in there, good. Okay. Make sure I didn't miss any. Okay. Okay, let's put the lights on now. Okay, now we're going to insulate this wire just to make sure that it doesn't go onto the frame. Have some electrical tape here. Okay, these should be ground wires. So it really wouldn't matter if they hit the frame, but best to be on the safe side and insulate it up anyway. A little bit more. Okay, should be good. Let's close the hood. Okay, now let's put this piece back in there. Like this. Oh, it doesn't want to pay for the other pieces, so we're gonna have to put it in just like this. Okay, let's give it a test now. Headlights are on. Okay, great. Okay, so the headlights are working. We're fixing that, which is moving anymore. And that one works also. So does that one. Okay. Thank you very much for watching my video. If you like this video, please hit me that thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching again, and we'll see you in the next one.